In 2008, a young man stood outside an office with empty hands. He had no money, no job, and no clear future. That man's name was Jack Ma. In Hangzhou, China, during the early 2000s, Jack Ma faced failure again and again. He failed important exams. He failed job interviews. He was rejected by companies, universities, and even fast food restaurants. But today, Jack Ma is known around the world. He became the founder of Alibaba, one of the largest technology companies in history. His company changed how millions of people buy and sell products. His story is not about luck. It is about failure turning into power. Most people see success and feel inspired. But few people look closely at the failures behind that success. Jack Ma's life shows us something important. Failure is not the end. Failure can be the beginning of strength, confidence, and growth. This story will teach you how failure can become your greatest power. The story begins in Hangzhou, China, a historic city with lakes, temples, and old streets. It was the 1970s and 1980s, a time when China was changing slowly. Technology was rare. Most families lived simple lives. English education was limited, and opportunities were few. China was opening its doors to the world, but progress was uneven. Many young people dreamed of a better future, but they did not know how to reach it. Jack Ma was born on September 10, 1964, in Hangzhou. His real name is Ma Yun. His parents were traditional musicians and storytellers. They were not rich. They lived a modest life and worked hard to support their family. As a child, Jack Ma was small and shy. He was not strong in school subjects, especially mathematics. Teachers did not see him as a top student. Classmates often performed better than him. Jack Ma was ordinary. He had no special talent that people noticed early. What he had was curiosity and persistence. Persistence means continuing, even when things are hard. Jack Ma's family did not have extra money. There were no private tutors or special schools. Education was competitive, and exams decided your future. Jack Ma failed the college entrance exam twice. He finally passed on the third attempt. Even then, he was accepted into a small teacher's university, not a famous one. After graduation, finding a job was very difficult. Jack Ma applied for more than 30 jobs. He was rejected every time. At one famous example, 24 people applied for a job at KFC. 23 were accepted. Jack Ma was the only one rejected. He felt discouraged. Discouraged means feeling sad and losing confidence. Despite all this, Jack Ma had a dream. He wanted to connect China with the world. He wanted to use communication and education to change lives. When Jack Ma first met foreign visitors in Hangzhou, something changed. He realized that English was a bridge to opportunity. He began waking up early every morning to practice English. He rode his bicycle to hotels where foreigners stayed. He offered free tours of the city. In return, he practiced English conversations. He did this for 9 years. Jack Ma decided something important. He decided that failure would not stop him. Instead, failure would teach him. Jack Ma's first dream was simple. He wanted to be a teacher. After university, he became an English teacher. His salary was very low, about $12 per month. He enjoyed teaching, but life was difficult. He wanted to do more. He wanted to create opportunities for others. In 1995, Jack Ma visited the United States for the first time. There, he discovered the Internet. At that time, very few people in China knew what the Internet was. Jack Ma searched for the word China online. He found almost nothing. That moment surprised him deeply. He returned to China and tried to start an Internet company. The company failed quickly. People did not understand his idea. They did not trust the Internet. Jack Ma felt embarrassed and disappointed. But he learned something important. New ideas often fail first. Day after day, Jack Ma worked on his skills. He read books about business. He talked to technology experts. He listened carefully and asked many questions. Jack Ma was not a technical expert. He could not write computer code, but he had a skill that mattered. He could communicate clearly. Communication means sharing ideas in a clear and confident way. He practiced speaking. He practiced explaining his vision. He practiced motivating people. Slowly, people began to listen. They did not laugh as much. They started to feel his energy. Jack Ma believed that learning never stops. Every failure was a lesson. Every mistake showed him what to improve. Building a dream requires sacrifice. Jack Ma sacrificed comfort and security. He worked long hours. He had little time for rest. Money was always a problem. Friends doubted him. Some family members worried about him. They asked, why not choose a safe job? There were nights when Jack Ma felt afraid. There were moments when he wanted to quit. He wondered if he was wasting time. He wondered if success was only for others. But he remembered his purpose. He wanted to help small businesses. He wanted to create opportunity. That belief kept him moving forward. In 1999, Jack Ma gathered 18 friends in his small apartment in Hangzhou. He shared a bold idea. He wanted to create an online platform for small businesses. This platform would help them sell products globally. That platform became Alibaba. At first, success was slow. Investors were skeptical. Many said the idea would fail. Then, one investor believed in Jack Ma. That belief brought funding and confidence. This was the turning point. From this moment, things began to change. Alibaba's first major success came when small businesses joined the platform. They began selling products online. Sales increased. Trust grew. Alibaba became known across China. Jack Ma felt proud, but also responsible. He knew success required humility. Humility means staying modest even when you succeed. People who once doubted him now listened carefully. Jack Ma had proven that vision matters. Alibaba did not stop with one success. Jack Ma expanded the company carefully. He built teams. He trusted young people. He encouraged creativity. New services were added. Alibaba grew into finance, logistics, and technology. Each decision came with risk. Each risk required courage. Jack Ma stayed focused on one idea: serve customers first. Success also brought problems. Competition increased. Global companies entered the market. Jack Ma faced pressure. He faced criticism. He faced fear of failure again. Instead of panicking, he adapted. Adapt means changing to survive. Alibaba improved systems. It invested in security and trust. In 2014, Alibaba went public on the New York Stock Exchange. It became one of the largest IPOs in history. Millions of people were affected by Alibaba's services. Small sellers found global customers. Jack Ma became a global icon. But he reminded people of his failures. He said, "Today is hard. Tomorrow is harder. But the day after tomorrow is beautiful." Jack Ma later stepped away from daily business. He focused on education and philanthropy. He supported teachers and young entrepreneurs. His legacy is not only money. It is opportunity and inspiration. First, Jack Ma taught us that failure teaches lessons. When he failed exams and jobs, he learned persistence. Second, Jack Ma showed that communication builds influence. He used simple language to share big ideas. Third, purpose gives strength. Jack Ma's purpose was helping others. That purpose fueled his energy. Just like Jack Ma learned English through practice, you can learn English the same way. He spoke daily. You listened daily. He made mistakes. You will too. Apply persistence to your English study. Practice regularly. Believe in progress. Jack Ma's story begins with failure and ends with impact. Your story is still being written. Every English word you learn matters. Every minute you practice builds confidence. You are not behind. You are on your journey. Failure is part of life. Growth comes from effort. Use challenges as training. Use doubt as motivation. Today, Jack Ma is known as a teacher again. He teaches through example. His journey changed global business. You've just learned Jack Ma's story. You've also practiced English. Your effort matters. Your learning matters. Thank you for learning with this story. Many more stories are waiting for you. Keep learning. Keep growing. And see you in the next story.